Namaste. Welcome to your meditation. I like to begin by setting up your seat. So ideally when we sit so the pelvis is in line with or slightly above the knees so that your low back has a lot of space to it and then the energy can rise up through your spine. You can feel free to sit on a block. I'm sitting on a block today. You can sit on pillows, on blankets, or also feel free to sit on a chair. And if you're going to sit in a chair today, I invite the sit bones to come more towards the edge of the chair and all four corners of both feet to be rooted onto the ground. So wherever you are, I invite you to place your hands onto the legs. Invite the hands to come a little bit closer towards the pelvis just so that your elbows can relax. And when the elbows can relax, the shoulders often can relax. And then place the crown of the head right over the center of the heart. And then from there, the center of the heart right over the center of the pelvis. So you might have to lean ever so slightly back. And then I invite your throat to stay open. And when you're ready, begin that journey by turning inside, by closing your eyes. Allow the awareness to move down towards your base. And invite the ankles and the knees and the thigh bones to release. Invite the weight of the pelvic bowl to completely relax, so that the bones of your base begin to almost sink into the earth. And as you relax the sit bones, begin to take your attention to the very tip of your tailbone. It's slightly forward and below the sit bones. And imagine that the tailbone is like a serpent. And it begins to slither its way down, down, down into the earth. And as it begins to slither its way down into the earth, it begins to take you with it. So the feet begin to go into the earth, and the knees, and your thigh bones, and your pelvis, and your low back, and your navel all begin to become one with the earth. It's like the earth is coming up and moving itself on top of the legs and over the pelvis, even into the navel. As if you are the earth from navel to down. You're that steady, strong, nourishing, still, quiet earth. And from that strength in your base, begin to glide your attention up to the crown of the head. Pinpoint your awareness in a focused manner right on the crown. Keep your gaze soft, your inner gaze soft. And just notice. Notice what presents itself when you focus your attention on the crown of the head. And slowly become aware of the space above the crown of the head, the sky. Maybe your sky above you is dark with moonlight, or maybe it's bright with sunlight. But just notice the openness of the sky above the crown of your head. And imagine this openness begins to pour itself down into the crown of your head. Down into the crown of your head it pours, and down into the throat. And that open spaciousness begins to pour itself into your shoulders. And that spacious open sky descends down into the heart. So from heart all the way through the crown, you are a sky. That spacious, unbounded, free sky. You are earth and you are sky. You are strong and you are free. You are steady and you are open. And now begin to take your attention to the center of the chest. So behind your breastbone and in front of the physical spine. This is a very sacred center place, the Hidayam. And simply meet your natural breath in this space. Observe your breathing moving in and out of this center point, this center space. We have our emotions and our feelings, residual sensations that live in the heart. And now glide your attention up to the third eye. So between the eyebrows and a bit above, focus your attention here. This is the frontal lobe of the brain. Often we have stories or illusions or contracted thought patterns that embed themselves here. Allow your awareness to soften these contractions in the mind. And I'll invite us to move through a breathing meditation practice that cleanses the heart and the mind. We'll begin by taking your awareness to your breathing in your nostrils and feel the breathing moving in and out of these two caves, these two nostril cavities. And feel the texture of the breath moving in the nostrils. Almost as if you can feel the little particles in the air as you breathe them into your lungs. And I invite you to imagine these particles in the air as particles of light, particles of intelligence. So when you breathe in, you're breathing in two streams, two currents of light. You breathe in these rivers of light, these two small currents from the nostrils all the way down to the back of your heart, kind of where the shoulder blades are, filling up the hridayaram, the heart center. And where the mind goes, breath and prana follow. So for the exhale, take your attention to the third eye. The breath and the pranic energy will follow, really dissolving the knots and contractions in the mind that don't serve you. And we'll continue. On the inhale, drink in the light from the nose to heart center. As you breathe out, direct the exhale from heart to third eye. Again, breathe in, nose to heart. Breathe out, heart to third eye. Very gentle breathing, slow movement, and continue. Keep your awareness focused and tender. And slowly release your breath back into its natural rhythm. And then just rest in your own awareness, in your own presence. Begin to just bask in your own light. And then very quietly, I invite you to bring to the forefront of your mind something of the utmost beauty, something or someone that literally almost takes your breath away because of the beauty. It could be a memory of a place or an event. It could be a location in nature. It could be a loved one. It could be something of artistic form. And take a few moments to visualize this beauty in your mind. The colors, the contours. And as you visualize that beauty, begin to feel it in your body. Where does the beauty present itself in your body? In the belly, in the heart, in the back. And now I invite you to acknowledge that this beauty that you feel and visualize and remember is nothing but a reflection of your own beauty. That beauty is you. Allow your breath to deepen into your body. And just become aware of the legs, the feet, the pelvis. And very quietly, when you're ready, you can allow the eyes to slowly open. Thank you for joining me in meditation today. May you continue to feel the beauty. Namaste.